See, it's heavily wooded on both sides, and there are certain...
My name is John Pagini. I'm the director of the Nantucket Planning and Economic Development Commission.
This is the beginning point again that will go 9 miles and almost connect with the very end of this path in Sconset.
Well, bike paths have been historically important on Nantucket. They've been a tradition here for many, many years. And more recently, they've become taken on more importance. And it's certainly because of the amount of growth that's occurred, the amount of traffic that is obviously here on the island. Bike paths and bicycles are certainly alternatives or alternative modes of transportation to the automobile, and it's something that we try to encourage to reduce auto dependency on the island.
This is meant to, see, there's a road or a right-of-way that goes through here, so this is meant to be an apron.
And it is perceived by many people that perhaps Nantucket is the place that people should escape from to escape mainland-style congestion. And yet we're getting more and more of it every year, and I think most people would agree that there's more of it this year than in past years. It's important to have a bike path on Pulpus Road because the plans that we have had for many, many years that have been approved by town meeting, that have been approved by the Planning and Economic Development Commission, certainly have demonstrated the need for a path. This project has been in the works for about 11 years, and it has appeared in a priority list in these plans for many, many years before that.
Right, I'm Dick Beckwith. We live here at North Pasture off the Pulpus Road, so we've been watching the bike path be under construction for a long time now, and we've all been happy about it. We enjoy it out here in the country. We built this house in 1987. Came to the island for the first time in 1977, however, and it's just sneaked up on the island basically, and built the house in '87 and retired here in 1990. Well, the bike path was going to be a real safety tool.
The winding nature of the road, all are factors which contribute to the need for a path there. It is simply very dangerous for cars and bicycles to be on the same road. And this was a recognition that goes back many years, even before the level of traffic that we're experiencing right now.
We had hoped it would be finished, of course, this year, but that's not happened.
The path was begun in the fall of '96. That's when the contract was let by the state with the contractor.
Well, I think the problem is, the way I see it, just as a citizen, I feel like there was a lack of coordination with all the various boards that were involved, and I can't help but feel that some politics was involved. I mean, everybody has a different agenda, and they all have the right reasons to do things, but I feel that they need to pull together and decide these issues, if it's a wetlands issue, or if it's a safety issue, or whatever, or an Audubon issue. It seems to me that should have been worked out a long time ago, and suddenly here we are with these various breaks along the way and nothing is happening.
This is a very complex project, and in fact may turn out to be the most complex public works project that the island has ever undertaken.
Oh, it's very irritating to me that it's unfinished. I find that it's the red tape involving so many different organizations, statewide, townwide, nationally, is just crazy, and that there have been definitely lag times that were not necessary.
We have 100 property owners that we needed to negotiate with, and in fact we negotiated solutions to their concerns on a property-by-property basis. Okay, so we have all of those people who are in interest, who have an interest in seeing that the path is done according to these agreements. We also have most of the major conservation organizations whose property might be affected by it and who he had to negotiate with.
As to who exactly is to blame, I think that that could easily be shifted from group to group as far as everybody needing to get together and talk. We had the whole group came in to the selectmen's meeting, I believe it was in May or early June, in which they got together finally and discussed the final components of completing the bike path. I was pretty hopeful about that. I'm less hopeful about it being completed now, since the selectmen voted not to have the road moved to finish the one place that is so infamous, the tree issue of the tree and the wetland there.
My name is Tim Savarino. I'm the chairman of the County Commissioners, and I've been a citizen of the town of Nantucket for 43 years. Well, my position on the Pulpus bike path is that the County Commissioners are very concerned that there's been a significant delay in the completion of the project. And the delay has resulted in some serious public safety concerns with people using the path in certain areas and then shooting out onto the roadway in other areas because they're not completed. So the County Commissioners believe that the project is at a point where it needs to be picked up, and a lot of attention focused on the project, maybe more so than has being paid to it. It seems to have stalled.